I might be on to something. I might be on to something here. Welcome to Tatum Talk. This is what I have realized. This is just me thinking. I believe this is the reason why bandit signs have gone up. And I think the reason is because of the supply chain, right? Because it's affected everything. Food, gas, construction materials, so on and so forth. Bandit signs have gone up at least $50 more from when I first started getting them at the beginning of 2021. So I have a solution for you. You can get the bandit signs and do this, or you can just start with this because this will be a lot cheaper. I was driving one day and I saw this sign. What I noticed about this was that I've seen multiple of these signs, cash for cars, all over the city that I'm in. I've noticed that I've seen the same one up for long periods of time, like months, I want to say. You see the paper even starts to peel off before it gets ripped down. That's how long it's been up there. So I say that to say, I believe this could be an alternative to bandit signs, because bandit signs, depending on where you put them at, may not stay up that long at all. Some may stay up 2 days, some may stay up 2 weeks, some may stay up 2 months, depends on where it's at. I'm not sure who's doing the pulling down of it. I don't know if it's a city person all the time, or do people in the community actually also just take them down. I'm not sure. But these other signs, they seem to stay up a lot longer. So I would say to try these out. Now, I have done some research and I have found that there is waterproof paper. I never knew that. I just discovered this like a month ago. I ordered the paper, I put it in a printer, it prints out just fine, just like regular copy paper. You can't even tell the difference. So what I want to say is I'm going to leave the link below. Look, dry, put it under the water. The water just rolls right off. Look at that. I am so amazed. That's awesome. I mean, you see a little something here. You see a little bit of something. But look at this. It's just as strong. It's not ripping or nothing. So you order the paper. You make your flyer. You can follow my version if you want. I'm going to show you how I did it in Canva. You make your flyer, you print it out, you get you some glue from Home Depot, or I guess wherever. It doesn't have to be Home Depot, but it's just make sure that it's waterproof glue. It says water resistant, says that it's good on metal. So there's a slew of different kinds. You can just, trial and error this, tweak it, pick a different one. When that one runs out, just try different ones. This only costs, I got 200 sheets of waterproof paper for about $44 on Amazon. And then the glue, I don't know, under 10 bucks, like $6 and some change. So literally $52, I'm all in. And I got signs up. You can't do that with bandit signs, and definitely not 200. So at your leisure, you can take these signs and just put them up as you find yourself traveling here and about. I just look around, hey, there's a pole. I think this looks like a good location. It's a high traffic area. I'm gonna stop right here and just put up a couple of signs. So as you can see, there used to be an older type of pole. This one, the new version, is the one that you want to look for in your area, because this would be the one that you could see all the space here at the bottom. This would be where you could put the sign. I happen to have a lot of these poles in my area. Hopefully you have them in yours as well. If not, I've also seen them on these wooden, I guess this is probably a light pole also. So anyway, you could staple these on here. and or tack it or something like that, and I think that would work just as well. This has been up a very long time. I pass by this thing all the time and it's still up there. Okay, let's get into it. I came to Canva and I made this sign. If you don't have Canva, download it. It is free. And this is how you find it if you're on, this is an iPad, but if you don't have Apple and you have Android, same thing. Go to the App Store, the Play Store. Search for Canva. This is what it looks like right here. This is how the logo looks. So I have it already. I don't have to download it. You come in here. This is really, really easy for you to do. You really don't even have to have experience. I'm going to delete this and put it back again. This is how I got it. When you first come in Canva, let me go to the home page. You will hit this, create, right? And then it will give you a drop down. You will type in flyer, and then the sizes will come up. Use 8x14. If you don't see it here, hit custom size. And here's where you type in what you want. 14. Create. See how it gives you this? Come over to the left to text, and then it gives you sample text that's already like styled for you. And you could choose from this if you want. If you see something that you like, it's really as simple as just hitting it and then it shows up. And then you would just delete. See the delete button up here? You just tap what you want to delete and just hit delete. Delete the element, delete the group. You want to delete the element. And then you want to erase this top part. You don't need that. Delete it again, delete the element. So now you're just left with this, right? And then you can manipulate this. So you don't even have to play around with the font size. If you look up here, this is the font right here. Watch that number as I drag it or make it smaller, and you'll see what I mean. Drag it at the corner, it gets bigger. Pull it inside, it gets smaller. That's how you manipulate size. Then you can change the font. This is the font right here, this arrow drop down box. You hit that, and up to the left comes a whole bunch of fonts. Now this is the pro version that I pay for, $20 a month, but for free you still get a whole bunch of fonts, right? So this is the one that I was using. I was using this one, but let me just show you. See how many is in here to choose from. You know, it goes on, and this is simple as hitting it, seeing if you like what it looks like. You want to keep it, keep it. You don't want to keep it, hit something else. Since it's a flyer, I wouldn't go with anything too fancy. We're just going to stick to something basic. That's too fancy because you want people to be able to read it, right? I'm going to go back up here to the one I picked, which was this one, and then you drag it out and you change the word. To change the word, you click on it, you hit delete on your keyboard, you type the word you want, and then you just manipulate it to the center. So I'm going to drag this extra space out, dragging that over, and then I'm just going to click it to get the box and just move it where I want it to move. I'm going to move it in the middle, and I'm going to make it big, make it big, make it big. See what I mean? And that's what I did. Now, if you don't want to start with one of these on the left, one of these examples over here, you can still go to text, right? And then instead of going down, you just come to the top and you add a heading. When you click add a heading, you see what it does? It gives you a text box. All you're going to do now is just type over that. It's already highlighted. You type the word cash, right? And that's how you add a word yourself. Now you make it big, and then you come over here again to the fonts. You change the font to whatever you want it to be. Okay. make it big. And then, it's a flyer, so we don't need colors. But if, you were doing something else digitally, you can make all the colors you want. This is color right here. You just click on that, and here's the color palette. You can just make it whatever color you want with a tap of a button. Canva is really user-friendly, guys. And they have all kinds of other features. You don't need them to make this flyer that I'm making, but look, there's effects here. You can always watch YouTube videos, see the effects do different things. This is stuff you don't have to figure out. This is stuff you don't need to actually know. You don't have to be like a graphic designer to do. They made it where anybody could do it. Once you're done, what you would do is pick one of these arrows right here. The down arrow lets you save it right away to your desktop. But if you need to do anything else, you pick the other arrow, because the other arrow lets you share it with somebody else. It lets you download it. It lets you share it on social media directly. It lets you print if you're hooked to a printer right from your desktop. For me, what I would do, I save it and then I send it to a printer or send it to my email so that I can print it once I get to a printer. That's what you would do. So I'm just testing what glue to get next. I'm not sure which one is going to work better. This is the first one that I used. That runs out this size right here. What size is that? 20 grams it says. It runs out for 25 sheets of paper. I see this one. This one says it's good on metal. And I'm using it on a pole. So I might try this. This is $6.48. Or I see this other one. And this one, I like this one because it says water resistant. And that's the same as the paper. So when it rains, you know what I'm saying? So they're about the same price. This one is $5. Oh yeah, this one is $5.97. There's so many. I didn't even know there's so many glues. Oh no, I was looking at this one. This is $6.77. This is a whole different one. This one is for what? Stone, wood, metal. Oh, this is for metal also. And it's waterproof. Alright, and it's a little bit less. Maybe I'll try this one. Put that one back. I'm going to try this one first. Like, you could pick up any one of them. You know, you're not going to put up all your flyers in one day anyway. So, just try some for a small run. See how you like it. See, I'm just pretty much getting all the corners. All the corners. That round the edges, and then I'm just gonna put it on right quick.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking